Alright, this is WhyBeAre. We're going to do some German lowriders. This game is near identical to American lowriders, except the cars are very slightly different. As you can see, that one kind of looks like a BMW, and the menu says German lowriders, of course, but that car looked like a BMW. Had like a German flag on it, kind of design. You have a quick race button. You can just race. They give you a car, and you can just race. I didn't go over this in American lowriders if it had it, and I can't recall if it did. But you could just race. With some of the worst churning physics I've ever had in a video game, by the way. Yeah, I hate these physics. Put it that way. Hate them. Hated them American lowrider, I still hate them. So, what we're going to do is we're going to load my profile, which actually is a car that can kind of handle. Thankfully. So, the way the game works is you start the game out, it's like, hey, you need to buy a car. So you end up at the car dealer normally. Yes, that gold on gold on gold is my beautiful car. You gotta love that gold. Alright, so there we are. So here are the choices for the cars that you start with. Like some of them, they look distinctly like, these look like a BMW. And then you got stuff like this. It's like, I'm not sure what that's trying to represent. Like that one kind of looks like a Mercedes, kind of. And then that, it's just like, that does not look German. So like some of the cars, they do represent, you know, German cars, but some of them, they don't. Anyway, so this is my car. There's a few different places you could race. There's the regular streets, which is just a straight drag race. You literally hold up and that's it. You don't need to turn, you don't need to shift, just hold up. Then you have over here a race in the mountains. And you have a race in the aqueducts, which isn't unlocked right now, and a race in downtown, which is the one we'll do for the video, because it's the easiest one for me to do personally. So the car I'm using is a fully built up car. Like this thing is pretty much as maxed out as it can get, and it's decent, like pretty good car. Sometimes the game's weird when it loads, but whatever. So this is a normal, like, this is a fully built up car. This thing is fast. And I was not paying attention to that churn at all. Again, the churning physics are not the greatest. You really gotta see a turn, you slow down. But eventually you kind of get used to them. Like this car, I'm used to the way it handles because I've been using it for a while. So I can use it pretty efficiently, where the quick race one, that one's just, like, theirs doesn't handle right for some reason. I guess because I put, oh, I was going to turn the wrong way. I think it's because I put racing tires on this one, which makes the handle a lot better. Speaking of that, we'll actually go into the upgrades after I finish this race up. Ah, crap. On the top left, you have a thing that says how far your opponent was. He was almost right on me. Alright, slow down. Which way? It's right. So you can't tell until like the last second. Oh, it's right. I could have guessed, but I would have guessed wrong maybe. Oh shit, that's not straight. It's alright. It's kind of hard to recover that because I was in the air partially. But it seems alright. Is that a left? Yep. Well, not exactly what I meant to do, but I didn't crash, so that's good. this race is long. Like, it's long. I mean, I've been racing for 2 minutes, 40 seconds. That's quite a while. Like, compared to the other races in this game, I should specify. I played Gran Turismo, 24 hours of Le Mans. Yeah, 24 legit real hours. So after that, you can return to the location and race more people, or you cannot. You could, if you want to, go to your garage and we'll go over upgrading your car real quick. So upgrades, there's a bunch of things you can choose. You can choose paint color. Well, can't quite because I have gold plated everything on. But you can usually choose that. You can choose your rims. You could choose engine, put a smaller one in if you wanted to. You have like all these normal modification type things. You could detint your windows if they weren't reflective. Then you can put that on that to get some more power. But all this other stuff you got put on. You can racing dust, yeah. But you can change the differential, so you can have a higher top speed or a lower top speed. Air intake can be changed, which is basically a turbo. And then you got exhaust, gearbox, differential. Yeah, I said that already. Hydros we'll go over in a minute. But you got tires where you can choose your rubber type and racing, and that seems to make the grip a lot better. You can also pick, what you want like that. Pick the width and the profile size if you want, whatever you want. I max out the profile size and max out the width too. Well, max out the width and the profile size. Suspension, lower it as much as possible because I think it might help grip. Aside from that though, what you're gonna do sometimes is the hydraulics. That's that little dot in the map. So there's 3 types: dance, hop, and freestyle. It's all kind of just, do some hydraulic shit. Dance in particular is the worst. So you just try to get as many points as you can by doing the stuff that comes through this. Now, what were the goddamn controls here? Alright. So it took me a sec to remember the controls. And I don't remember the controls entirely, and I'm gonna flip. So what happens is when you max out the hydraulics are so damn strong that if you try to match exactly what they do all the time, you'll end up flipping. See, I'm not sure if that's like all of them. I can't remember. Yeah, I'm doing terrible. And I'm flipped. Told you that would happen if I tried to follow them too good. So I got negative 205 points. You get the idea of what you would do. I'm okay at racing. Fuck the hydraulic shit. I never even touched that. So, yeah, that's what you would do. Now, if you're really... This game's really easy to mod. Okay? Really easy to mod. So I just... For example, you can make cars with like 7,000 horsepower, which I did in my American Lowrider video. This one is an actual more reasonable mod. It's a let's see, let's do a performance test. It's a 900 horsepower VW bus. A little more reasonable. Speaking of VW bus, that's obviously what it's supposed to represent, but there's no bug. Come on, you gotta have the bug if you can have the bus, don't you think? So this is like just the example of the modding. Usually this thing would have like a max of 120 horsepower. Now it has 900 and accelerates, 120 to in like 5 seconds, almost a little under 5 seconds. Maxes out. Who knows? 8-second quarter mile though. Pretty good car. But you can mod this game and make some interesting things. That's one of the main things I like doing in this. Is just let's see how high I could boost things up. See, 900 horsepower. It's crazy. And again, you could say, oh, I want the hydraulics, and you could test the hydraulics too. See how long it takes you to flip your car, basically, if you're me. So you just say, how long will it take? That's it. Oh, I think I know why I wasn't doing good, maybe. Instead of actually hitting the corner buttons, I was hitting W and A at the same time. That's the problem. But like, if I really want to flip the car, it's just like this. Just hit like a bunch of things at once. Well, this is actually doing pretty good at not flipping. Maybe I should always use this one for hydraulics. It doesn't seem like it wants to flip. Oh my god, it's still... Hold on. That's another reason it wasn't working. S is just all of them, not a downwards one. This thing just rolls back up. All this is doing is causing me to lag, and I don't know why. The rest of the game doesn't lag, only this stuff does. So, yeah, whatever. I don't care about hydraulics, honestly. But it's no different than American Lowriders, really. That's the thing that bothers me. It's like American Lowriders wasn't necessarily a bad game, but it is so similar. We'll go back to the car dealer so you'll get a couple more of the cars, hopefully different. Let's see, alright, so like this one, this one, that looks American as hell. That's VW Bus, that's a BMW clone, Mercedes clone. And that, I don't know what, maybe a Mercedes clone? It's hard to know. A lot of the cars though, they just don't look German, you know. Okay, so let's just do one race on the drag strip. Just straight out of the drag strip. Because I've done everything else, so why not just do one there real quick? So, yeah. There's also a ranking system I haven't pointed out. It's like, you're ranked 70. Rank up. Beat these people. You know, stuff like that. So race. How much you want to bet? Let's bet 1,200. And they're going against the boosted up VW Bus. 900 horsepower. They're fucked. Oh no, I stalled or something because I'm using an automatic transmission. Oh wait, I can't do that now, can I? Go. And win. If you hit 3 times in a race, I believe, the race just ends too. You can use that to your advantage if you're losing. Bump them twice at the start, and if you think you're gonna lose, try to bump them again. That's more on the tracks with churns though. Anyways, that's the game. Oh wait, actually one more. Yeah. See, oh look at all that boost. Look at that. Wait for the boost, and then because I actually upgraded this one, so it is like made for boost, like hell. Like all the power is coming from a boost upgrade. But in this one, it's like more of a, you know, it's like a little bit of boost and falls off. Ethanol. Yeah. Anyways, that's that's the game. So you can check it out if you want. Otherwise, till next time, WhyBeAre. I'll see you.